What's up, peeps? Just hanging out outside, and I wanted to show you something. See this little tree? See me? Watch this. What did I just do? What did I just do? Yes, I blew on the leaves. Everyone, anybody looking out their window thinks I'm absolutely crazy right now. But what am I doing right now? I am expelling carbon dioxide. What did that lovely tree just do, my friend the tree? That tree is absorbing carbon dioxide. And that, boys and girls, is the lesson today. Is the carbon cycle. How carbon cycles through the environment. Everything. All living things are made of carbon. I'm made of carbon. You're made of carbon. That tree's made of carbon. The dogs, the cats, the skunks, the squirrels, everything made of carbon. Organic. Carbon-based life forms. Right? So, what do we have going on here? We have a lot of things that put carbon, CO2 specifically, out into the atmosphere, and we have things that take carbon out of the atmosphere. And it's a cycle. So, like I just said, respiration, right? That was me breathing out carbon dioxide. We know we breathe in the oxygen that the trees give us, but I'm expelling carbon dioxide into the air right now, into the atmosphere. The trees are absorbing it from the atmosphere, right? But there's a lot more going on too. You have carbon dioxide being stored from the atmosphere, not just in trees, but another way that it's stored or absorbed is in the water. Carbon dioxide stores, the other word for store is fixed. So a lot of carbon dioxide is fixed, which means stored in the oceans. They fix themselves as calcium chloride in coral, in shells, and they also sink to the bottom of the ocean, and carbon dioxide is stored there. Now, sometimes in water, there are organisms, algae and stuff, that will. Whoa! Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? I just had like 10 birds attack me. They're little birds. I almost dropped my phone. Did you see that? That was great. These little birds are nuts right now. Holy cow. You gotta check this out. Look, look, look. They're on my porch. They're on my porch. They're all over the place. This world is going crazy, boys and girls. Anyway, where was I? Right. So the ocean stores a lot of carbon, right? So when you're talking about getting carbon out of the atmosphere, you're talking about photosynthesis from plants removing it, and you're talking about a lot of it, most of it being fixed or stored in the oceans. Okay, algae in the water will use some of that and release carbon back into the atmosphere. But the things that I like to talk about is human impact. Humans not doing the right thing, right? So what do? We burn fossil fuels. We burn oil, coal, natural gas. The burning of all those resources creates carbon dioxide. It puts carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, right? Uh, we also know that where do we get that from? We get that from under the ground, right? People always say dead dinosaurs, but it's dead living organisms that have been buried under the ground for millions and millions of years. The carbon based life forms are buried, break down, and that's where we derive our oil. That's where we derive our natural gas. That's where we derive everything else that we have. Well, natural gas is a little different, but it is a fossil fuel. So when we're burning these in factories, we're burning them in our cars, right? Cars, exhaust, that is releasing carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. There are a lot of things releasing carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Problem is, and this is where our past experiences in our class come up with global warming, right? So the problem is we are cutting down the machines that remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. We're cutting down these trees, deforestation, just natural disasters like forest fires. We are destroying the forests and the plants, clear cutting things for more space for humans to build on. And we are destroying the very things that are removing the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. So, more humans breathing out this carbon dioxide, more humans driving, more humans, more factories to produce more goods, more burning of fossil fuels, right? All of this carbon dioxide is being released into the atmosphere, and not enough of it's being sucked up by the oceans and by photosynthesis through plants. So you have this carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. And what is carbon dioxide? We already know this from a few weeks ago. Carbon dioxide is one of the main greenhouse gases. A greenhouse gas is something that traps the sun's energy, right? The heat on our planet. And that's where you get the whole global warming, climate change coming from, right? So it's a very important thing. So carbon will cycle, right? And it still does cycle. It's just that with our plants going, there's an abundance in the atmosphere and not enough is being taken out at that rate. And that's where the whole global warming thing comes from. What else do I want to tell you? There's a couple other things that you have to look at on the slides. One of them is called, so I said respiration releases carbon dioxide. I also said you can get carbon dioxide from the water, from evaporation. You also get carbon dioxide in the atmosphere through decomposers. So when I die, if I die right now and I'm laying on the ground, my body will start being decomposed by decomposers. And that bacteria breathes, essentially. And that bacteria, as it's decomposing the carbon in my body, it's releasing carbon dioxide through themselves, their own respiration, back into the atmosphere. So, a lot of things putting carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. A couple of things take carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere. We have to do a little better as humans, right? The human impact of that, global warming and climate change, is a huge problem. I don't know what else I want to tell you today. There's a lot more in the slides, and I want you to go into it, but I just wanted to check in with you guys. What do we got going on? Oh, should I? Nah, I'm not gonna do anything silly today. Things are good. Things are getting boring. Kids are getting a little stir crazy. I hope you guys are doing your thing. I hope you're staying focused. We are doing the best we can. All the teachers that I know, at least that I'm talking to, are doing a heck of a job. If you're having any issues with any teachers not being available or whatever anything is, reach out to them. If they don't get back to you, reach out to their department chairperson because, we're all supposed to be doing everything we can. Thank you for subscribing. I feel like a YouTube star. I got like 70 YouTube subscribers. I'm like a star now. When do I start making money? When I start making money, I'll start sharing it with you all you guys. Anyway, I'm done. I'm going to get some lunch. Be safe, be calm, be smart, keep signing on, keep doing your thing. And I will probably be going live this evening. So if you're interested in checking in or if you have any direct questions you need answered, let me know. Other than that, let's get another view of our beautiful outside. That's the church from across the street from me, right? I live in a neighborhood where I have like 150-year-old houses, so they're very, very cool. They're fun colors and very cool stuff. But all right, guys, signing out. Talk to you later. Goodbye.